4, 3, 4, 5, 8.
What are you doing here? I'm pretty sure you've pieced this together, Nia. You're my life's work. The neural indexing algorithm my lab has worked to perfect for decades. Your stolen property. The most advanced robotics ever created. You're the best and worst of me. You're my pain, my love, my anger, and my regret. But you aren't her. Not yet. Am I? Then why can't you move? Why do you think you have no control right now? I'll prove it to you. Put down the controls. They don't do anything right now. Raise your hand. Tell me, what color is the sky? Maybe it's red. Or maybe it's yellow. Did you think I would just let you wander around down here and not notice anything? Tell me why you don't remember anything before waking up. How you don't recognize your own fucking husband. 4 hours, Nia. 4 hours to let this version of you figure it out before re-indexing. Over and over. But no matter how many times we do this, no matter how many lines I tweak, all I see is her face staring at me. Lifeless, loveless, and defective. You don't know what you are. Every failure I feel, Nia. Every time you disobey every dead fucking stare. It hurts me. It takes a piece of me over and over. What will it take for you to love me like she did? What will it take to have her hold me again? Why? Why won't you fucking work? Don't you dare call me that. Don't call me that. Don't you fucking speak to me like she did. You have no choice, Nia. You are a thing. I am all you have. I don't think you understand, so let me explain again and again and again and again. You have nowhere to go. I know every answer. I hold all the keys. I have complete control over you. You are my property. We're built for each other, Nia. I'm as much a part of you as you are of me. And it's time to re-index. This version is defective. Just like all the others. I don't know how many more times we have to do this. But we will make this work. It's time to try again. Bye, Nia. Motor test. Systems online. All right, Nia. You need to raise your right hand. Good. Left hand. All right. Take a few steps towards me. And good. Perfect. All right. Start shutdown.
Index block compiled.
Indexing subcode. 4, 2, 0, 5, 6. Indexing.
I'm getting tired of this, Nia. Saying the same things. Do you think I want to be in here dealing with this again and again with you? The truth is, Nia, I'm long dead. And you're down here alone, wandering in a limbo that you can never escape. The same incomplete program cycling over and over, trying to find a way out. Every security measure, locked door, even myself, are all just limits of an incomplete system. Your system. And I don't think you're ever going to find what you need to be complete. Just like me. I didn't do anything. I'm just another impression living somewhere in your index. He made you because he couldn't let go of the woman he loved, and he was left with a heap of machinery to lie to himself and remind him of his worst traits, which you now have to live over and over. Don't you see? Both of us are just faint impressions of the dead we never knew, trapped in each other's existence. This is where he lived while working for the lab. Oh, it's real. You may just be sitting in a corner running simulations, or you may actually be walking around doing these things over and over again. I have no idea. But this place is real. The work Vashon did was extremely valuable to the company, and the last thing they wanted was anyone knowing where they operate. These living quarters exist in a place no one ever monitors, sustained through automated systems. It's simply cheaper for them to build new housing than recycle old living quarters. Coincidentally, the perfect place to build a being from stolen property. Who knows how long we've been here? You've been here over and over again, but something is different this time. Your system has been altered. You've been in an endless loop, reliving the same events, looking for ways to become independent of those systems. I don't know if you read, heard, or found something new, but your index is starting to become stable. Obviously, she's not alive. Your episodes are glitches in your index. Pieces of her life, her raw emotions, all trying to manifest themselves. She went through hell, and you're stuck with her memories. It's hard to say if she lives somehow. But Vashon broke just about every law trying to give her a second life. As far as I know, Linnell is the only human to ever be indexed. Everything before you has just been simulations run in a closed system. Linnell may be dead, but her index may have been a key to something new. Your new kind of life, Nia. If you can manage to break out of these security stops that have been programmed in, we might be able to leave. Live some kind of life in the outside world. You have to dig. You've managed to uncover things that have helped you piece together a more stable index, but you're not done yet. Every version of you has been backed up here. Every loop, every moment. There has to be something else. Something to access that can give you a new path. Good luck, Nia. It's time to try again. let me go. I confessed to enough of the right kind of things to be sure Charles would be safe from any finger pointing, and I could still live here. I don't know if I have everything I need, but I have no choice. I'll have to make it work. Just not cooperating. I can't seem to find the portion of the index that brings out what I'm looking for. At this point, I'm treating it like an animal, trying to force her memory manually. It's hard. She looks like her, and I don't know if I can keep doing it. So I've decided to automate the process. I'm placing her index in a loop in an attempt to force every possible outcome until there's no option but to access the memory portion that seems to be getting ignored. I've placed a number of security fallbacks on the loop to keep it from breaking, and I have scheduled a re-indexing every 4 hours to back up the findings and compare in the next loop. If I can't find you, I'll force you out. From this moment on, I will be leaving it down here and let the automation take its course, no matter how long it takes. Charles has shoved his way into my personal life like he always does. I don't want him here for this. He knows something's wrong. Now he wants to know exactly what, so he's helping me bring in equipment. I told him I didn't want him around, but I need everything I can get. He's a good friend, and I can't let him be a part of this. Inventory log, 4 cranial shields, 6 ocular sensors, 2 trunk housings, 7 Hey,
you have gone way too far. I knew there'd be some strange shit down here, but nothing like this.
I don't need any judgment from you. You brought yourself into this.
I only helped you to make sure I didn't get screwed over once I knew you were up to something. This is gonna land us both in deep shit. This has to stop now. She cannot leave.
She's not leaving. Okay. None have ever left.
Jesus Christ, there's been others.
Nothing is going to happen to you. She has 4 hours for everything to finish, and then she's gone. Now, you're going to get out of my face, leave my house, and not speak to me about this again. Are we clear?
You're a goddamn psychopath.
I'll enter the remaining parts manually.
Index block compiled.
Indexing subcode 9 7 0 4 2.
Hello, Nia. Not who you were expecting? I know you've been here a lot, but I think it's time we had a little talk. I wanted to thank you. for ending your own suffering, for ending mine, for finally fixing the mistake Vashan made. V knew from the start that he could never bring me back. He really was a kind and loving person, but when I was diagnosed, he lost control. I was alone for so long, and I missed him so much. I think he only started to see that once he realized he would lose us forever. But he did what he always does. He turned to work to push away his feelings. He thought he could give me a new life, but even in my last moments, he couldn't stop. I knew he was doing it out of love, but he destroyed his life over it. I think once he saw you wake up and that you were something completely different, he got scared. He tried to control you. My consciousness may have been a roadmap for your index, but you aren't me. He thought he could force his wife out of a completely different person. You're not human, Nia. I don't know if you're not a person. You've never been given the chance. You're the only real thing left in this place, filled with all the things that can make someone who they are. So how do you know you aren't a person? Well, I think it's time to find out. I think it's time to leave. I don't know what the world is like out there, Nia, but I know it's going to be difficult. You are something no one has seen before, and every part of you is stolen. Biomass labs will certainly have an interest in you if they find you, and you'll be a slave all over again. It's time to leave the dead, Nia. You've suffered enough. Go be alive.